we knew someone supposed to arrive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a blood moon. She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood, the soul seed that would burst into flame.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot! You know she is meant for him!
Imlerith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it! Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly. Come back.
Well then, I remember last episode the crones were saying how they cared for Ciri like she was their own. That vision didn't really make that statement seem so true though. Alright, well, let's just deal with these guys, and then, I don't know, it seems like we're gonna have to keep running. Oh crap. Oh wow, that's a Hound of the Wild Hunt. Guess he's after us right now too. Yeah, I don't know if they're just gonna keep coming out of that portal, or if we need to move on. You know what, I'll take him out. See what's going on. Ciri though, she is badass. I don't know if she's better than Geralt or not. I mean, she doesn't have the magic, but this thing is just crazy. Look, she's just cutting everyone in half, taking off heads. He doesn't care. There goes his arm. Man, these things just keep coming though. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, I did get my new graphics card, so if you're noticing the game looking better, that would be why. If you don't notice it looking better, I would probably blame that on YouTube. I just found out, I don't know how I didn't see this before, but it really does downgrade your settings after you uploading. I don't know, maybe it's like the bitrate or something, but I kind of recognize it can look a lot better than it does on YouTube. But, yeah, all my settings are totally maxed out now. I don't think they were before. And I do have the, what is it called, NVIDIA Hairworks, which is supposed to give you a huge frame drop. But I haven't really noticed it. But the hair does look a lot better. So hopefully you guys can at least be able to see that. Depending on how much YouTube messes with it, I don't know. Okay, come on. Please tell me this is the last guy. Damn it. I mean, I guess they're not too hard. Let's just keep moving, though. What's really cool, though, is if you remember that first place where we got to play as Ciri, when I was running around as Geralt, I actually found that area. So it wasn't just like a little side place they added in, it was something real in the game.
butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood, the taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
Oh man, these things are nasty. Let's see. Oh, we could kill him or we can just go find her. Let's just deal with him now.
You tried to kill her. Can't forgive you for that.
Waste of words. Our fates are bound true. But now is not the time for that to bear fruit.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die. I'll be seeing you, handsome knight.
Man, we need to hurry up and kill them, that's for sure. What was I gonna do? Something about Anna, right? We need to go tell Tamara about her. Although, they were supposed to punish her, weren't they? Guess we better hurry up. Get to her quick. So I guess instead of telling Tamara about Anna, we're actually going to tell the Baron first. Which is weird, because it seemed like Tamara was a bit more worried. She had like a whole hunting party out looking for her and stuff. But I don't know, Baron... I really don't think she belongs back with him, to be honest. But then again, she's probably better off with the Baron than with those witches. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and find out. Okay, he should be in here. Man, that is a pretty-ass sunset.
What do you seek here, vagrants?
Okay, Baron, where are you?
I need a good plow.
He usually is downstairs, isn't he? Or maybe he's in this room. There he is.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Well, I kind of know where your wife is.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Do we? I mean, I'm not sure what they did to him to make him so mad. I think it was just the drinking, but you know what? My opinion doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Well, let's see how it was then.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. Alright then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. The warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Alright, well, it is kind of his fault, but let's see what happened after.
Alright. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
That's a bit harsh, but you know what? He should have said that sooner, because now I have a bit more respect for him. And, you know, it wasn't completely his fault for this whole thing. But, oh yeah, we'll do this one.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Really? Well, what'd Anna say?
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her a life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Yeah, not at all. I'm surprised they stayed together that long. Oh man, I don't think they do deserve each other. I mean, he wronged her and she wronged him. Then again, it's not just his fault. But I do care about this, so maybe... Oh man, it's out of these top two. I gotta go with this one then.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Very well then. Let's tell him about the crones.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Yeah, I think it would be dangerous for him to go fight him. But, I mean, it's his decision.
Do what you will, but leave me out of this. You ask me, wading through the swamp to mess with the crones, just plain stupid.
What would you have me do? Sit on my ass and wait for her return? I'll send men, go with them myself, and we will pull her out.
I've warned you. What you do, that's your business.
Alright, well, he does have to fulfill his end of the bargain.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now, what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.